You're the person who knows how to control human brain. Is that correct?
Well, I don't know how to control the brain, but I do know how to give the brain information that can actually determine whether you need to eat a lot, whether or not you need to exercise a lot, or whether or not you need to effectively sleep more. So yes, I've got methods in which we can stimulate the brain through this wonderful nerve.
What does it serve to?
I think the interest is that we're trying to find out a lot more about how the brain works. And the brain is a huge organ in the body. And within the brain, we have lots of intelligent parts. But there's this nerve that connects the brain to the metabolism, to various organs in the body. And this nerve is called the vagus nerve. And it's a wonderful nerve. It's actually, vagus stands for wandering, actually. It's the wandering nerve, because what's really key is that a lot of things, neural signals that get to the brain from the heart, from the gut, from the spleen, from the liver, from the pancreas, all come through this microprocessor, if you like, this bus called the vagus nerve. And I feel that what we're starting to discover now is how we can quantify activities such as, say, for example, stress. You know, if you remember as a kid, I used to hate school dinners. I used to dislike them profusely. And I always used to get stressed about school meals. So automatically, there's a link between the gut and the stomach and the brain.
So you can stimulate it somehow.
And so you can stimulate it, because when you're hungry, these hormones get released, and they're called the satiety hormones, and these help to control appetite. You've then got hormones such as ghrelin that say to the brain, I'm really hungry. So wouldn't it be nice if we could create a stimulation that tells the brain that you're full when you're hungry? That's such a better way of controlling appetite than having a stomach bypass, having your stomach stabled, having big crude operations. So this is really going back to biology and actually going right into the chemical behavior of the nervous system and trying to replicate it out of
But
microelectronics.
this is only about the medical approach, but also in everyday life.
I think there are two really important things. I've spent a lot of my life really looking at how vanity can help healthcare. I think it's key. You know, if you're obese, you want to look good, you want to look thin, you want to go to the gym. So vanity is a very big repellent. Same technology on a microchip we're using to look at the DNA of the skin. And in that context, we're seeing, well, what are your skin mutations? Do you degrade collagen fast? Are you good at rejecting
Meditation.
antioxidants, irritation? And then we can make bespoke serums based upon your skin DNA. And this is great, because people then are saying, okay, well, if I degrade collagen fast because I'm an avid smoker or I use sun a lot, then maybe I can prevent myself from using the sun, and I can stop smoking as much because I'm worried about the wrinkles. So we're using healthcare as a preventative measure, and we're using vanity to get there.
Are there any side effects? I mean, is it dangerous play?
Not really, because effectively a lot of these technologies at the moment could have been dangerous if they weren't used in a controlled manner. In the way that I do things, I'm looking at using, for example, for the vagus nerve stimulation for obesity, I'm actually not just sending electrical impulses to the brain, hoping that I can make the brain kid the brain to think that it's full. I'm actually intelligently looking at neural signals, chemical signals, who will only stimulate the brain when they need to.